Hey everyone! In this video lesson, I'm going to show you how to convert pouches into variables. This is to be completed before working on problem 3.3. Throughout this unit, you have been solving problems that involve two variables. Sometimes the value of one variable is known, and you want to find the value of the other variable. This problem today continues to search for finding the value of a variable, however, we're not using a table or a graph. In this investigation, you will be learning how to use the symbolic method to solve a linear equation. This page right here is going to be helpful for you when you're completing your classwork and your homework. Feel free to pause it and use this as a guide as I show you how to move from using the coins and pouches into using numbers and variables. And then from there, being able to solve it using the same strategies we used yesterday. Keep in mind that each pouch is represented by one X. If there was one pouch, there would be one X. If there were two pouches, there would be two X's, and so on. Same with the coins. Each individual coin represents the number 1. So in our problem here at the top, we have one pouch represented by this 1X. We have 8 coins represented by the number 8. To the right, we have our 1, 2, 3 pouches represented with the 3X, and the 1, 2 coins represented with the number 2. The second step is to draw the wall between the two sides of the equation. You saw me do this yesterday. It really helps me see that what I do on one side to maintain equality, I have to do on the other side, so I draw my wall as well. In the third step, now you're just going through and you're solving as if these were coins. So yesterday what we did is we took the smallest number of coins, so in this case it would have been 2, and we crossed it off on the right, and we would have done the same thing on the left. In our example from yesterday, here at the top, oops, I want my pen. Here at the top we would have crossed off 1, 2 on the right, and 1, 2 on the left. So that looks like this using numbers. On the right side, I'm then left with 3 pouches, 1, 2, 3, or 3 X's. And on the left side, I'm left with one pouch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins, or 6 right here. The 8 coins, take away the 2 coins, and we have 6. So in this third step, we maintained equality by subtracting 2 from both sides. In this fourth step, we are going to subtract the pouches, which are the X variables, from each side of the equation. So, just like we did yesterday, 1, cross off 1, and I'm left with 2 pouches on the right. So looking at my numbers and variables, I subtracted 1X, or 1 pouch, from both sides to maintain equality, and on the right side I'm left with 2 pouches and 6 coins. 2 X's and 6 1's. In this last step, we're going to do what we talked about on Tuesday, where we are undoing this 2x, 2 times x, so it's 2 multiplied by x. We're undoing that by dividing by 2. So we're trying to get that coefficient of x to divide through both sides, so x is all by itself. That is no different than what we did yesterday when we took these 2 coins and we divided them into groups of 2. And notice we divided them into 3 groups of 2, 1, 2, 3. Divided into groups of 2 so that I have 3 for every X. I have 3 coins in every 1 pouch. So I can check my answers by plugging in the value for X back into the original equation. So just like we did yesterday, by putting the number of 3 into each pouch, I'm putting 3 into each X. Instead of 3 into each pouch, I'm putting 3 into each X. So on the left side, I have 1 times 3 plus 8, or 1 pouch of 3 coins plus the original 8 is 11 coins. I have 3 pouches of 3 coins. 3 pouches of 3 coins is 9, plus the original 2, so 11. Because they have maintained equality, because they are equal to each other, this is correct. Let's do the same thing with a couple more examples. I'm going to start by drawing my wall to separate both sides of the equal sign. On the left side, I have 5 pouches, and I have 8 coins. So as I represent that with variables and numbers, pouches are represented with an X. So I have 5 X's, or 5 pouches, plus the 8 coins. That's on the left side of my equation. On the right side of my equation, I have no pouches, so 0 X's, and I have 23 coins. Back to what we did yesterday, I'm going to start by crossing out my 8 coins on the right. Numerically, that looks like this, because what I want to happen is for this to cancel out to 0. So to maintain equality, if I take 8 coins from the left side, I'm going to take 8 coins from the right side. Numerically, that would look like this. I know that does not equal 0. That leaves me with 15 coins. And I could count them all up in the top, up here, or I could just subtract 8 from 23 to get 15. Now I have 15 coins to divide among 5 pouches. So I'm going to circle these in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So because I have divided through by 5 on both sides, I'm able to see now that in each pouch contains 3 coins. I've divided my 15 coins into groups of 5, 1 for each pouch, and I'm left with 3. Just like down here, I have divided my 15 coins among the 5 pouches, and when I divide my 15 coins among my 5 pouches, I end up with 3 coins in each pouch. Now, numerically, I can check my answers by doing this. I took my original equation of 5x plus 8 equals 23, and now I'm going to say that in this pouch, right here, represented with the parentheses, or represented with the x, in that pouch was 3 coins. So now I go through and solve. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 does equal 23. 15 plus 8 does equal 23. So I know that this is correct because that's all equal to each other. If there are 3 coins in each pouch, we have maintained equality on both sides to show that there are a total of 23 coins on both sides of the equation. Here's a problem from our classwork yesterday. I'm going to start by dividing my 2 sides into having a wall down the middle, so I have my 2 sides. I'm going to represent each of my pouches with an X. So I have 3 X's, and each of my coins, 1, 2, 3, with a number. So 3x plus 3 is the value of my left side. And the right side I have 2 X's and 12 ones, or 12 coins. My first step is to cross off the 3 coins from the left, 1, 2, 3, and 3 coins from the right, 1, 2, 3. To maintain equality, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. And on the left side, I end up with 0. I wanted to do that. I wanted to cancel that out. And on the right side, I have the 12 coins. Take away those 3 coins, and I'm left with 9. Now I have 3 pouches on the left, or 3 X's. And on the right, I still have my 2 X's, or my 2 pouches, and the 9 remaining coins. The next step is to then cross out the pouches on the right side, 1, 2, with the pouches on the left side, 1, 2. In our equation, that would look like this, where I'm crossing off the 2 pouches on the right side, making it 0, 2 pouches on the left side, leaving me with 1 pouch on the left and 9 coins on the right. So each of my pouches is filled with 9 coins. Let's check our work. Here's our equation, 9 coins in the 3 pouches, so 3 pouches, each with 9 coins, plus the original 3 coins is equal to 2 pouches, each containing 9 coins, plus 12. When I go through and I add both sides, let's see if they're equal. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 3 is 30. If there were 9 coins in each pouch, the left side of the equation would be 30. On the right side, I have 2 times 9, so 18. 18 plus 12 is also 30. On the right side of the equation, I have the value of 30. So again, because both sides are equal of 30 coins, then I know I have solved this equation correctly. For the rest of class, your responsibilities are as follows. You should have already read page 51 in your Moving Straight Ahead textbook to get the context of problem 3.3 set up for you. If you have not already read page 51 prior to watching this video, I recommend that you do that next. Next, you will continue on with problem 3.3 on page 52. On page 52, you are going to see more coins and pouches problems. Those problems are on the back side of the first page in the packet I gave you yesterday. The top of that page is titled Problem 3.3. From Problem 3.3, I would like you to do problems A, B, and C. There will be enough room on that paper for you to add B and C as well. You can always check in with your math teacher, the people around you, or I have the answer key on Moodle for you to assess whether or not you're ready to move on to your homework. Your homework then is ACE page 58, problems 5 through 8, and number 10. I've highlighted number 10. I've made that stand out because on that second page of the packet, it doesn't include problem 10 in the typing at the top, but I would like you to add that to it. So your homework then is that second page of the packet, so continue working in that packet. And on page 58 in your textbook, you will find problems 5 through 8 and number 10. These are going to be due on Monday. The answer key will be on Moodle so you can kind of check and see if you're getting the hang of it and it's going well. On Monday, be ready to turn this homework in and the homework from the past 2 days that you have corrected. So I will have 3 homework assignments from you on Monday morning. If you have questions, ask your math teacher, and I hope this went well for you. And, oh, can't forget the joke of the day. Today's joke of the day is, why was the broom late? Drum roll, please. It overswept. Ha ha. Enjoy your weekend.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.